Well, for the space elevator, which is our next goal, we need to collect 150 motors and 500 modular frames. I have enough material to make 70 modular frames. Well, darn it. By the way, the sloops still don't do anything, so don't waste your time. No purpose. Again, though, future update. So it looks like the object I'm going to run out of first here is the reinforced iron plates, which that checks out because those are a bit expensive, and I remember the production being on the slower side. Let's go see if we can speed that up, though, if we get one of our power shards here and take it over yonder. We may be able to overclock something in the chain. Do I have any more power shards? May be able to overclock something in the chain to speed this process up a bit. Reinforced iron plates. Is that them here? So this is a regular iron plate. Reinforced iron plates are coming from you. So what's the slowdown on this device? We've got screws, we've got plates. So right now, we are producing 5 per minute, and it doesn't look like we have any sort of slowdown on the supply. We've got 100 iron plates. Screws are coming in a little bit less consistently, or more inconsistently, you could say. If we speed this up to 150%, what'll that do for us? Okay, it still says it's producing 5 per minute, so I guess that limit is on the screws. Where are screws being produced? We have 2 things of screws. One being produced simply for the sake of having screws. Why did we make that decision? And then one being used over here. We're producing 6 screws, 90 per minute. 90 per minute. Oh, well, we're now making 7.5 per minute. But whenever one is made, boom, it does use up all of the screws. Let's see if we can speed this up a bit. We've got some power slugs in our inventory. I think the fact that you never see this line stop, whereas this line has stalled, is pretty telling. So let's put a single speed upgrade in here, and we'll pump up the speed. So that'll start producing even more. Not really seeing a difference on the conveyor belt, but maybe that's because, how many are you producing? 130 per minute? Is this a basic conveyor belt? This is a basic conveyor belt. Oh, I didn't even realize that this thing was full. Well, that's our problem. It's not that we're not producing enough, it's that we're not moving enough. Let's fix that right now. We'll replace that with the upgraded Tier 2. Or, you know what, if we have the materials for it... No, we can't afford a Tier 1, unfortunately. Can't even start... Or Tier 3, I should say. Can't even start building it. Tier 2, though, we can make happen. There we go. So that's going to move quite a few more. And we probably don't need this anymore, so we'll take that back out, and there we go. Put that on 100%, so that's producing 90 per minute. How are we doing now that we're getting a steadier supply of screws? Alright, so we could step up plate production one more time. Let's toy with the idea. Let's go 200% on reinforced iron plate production. So 7.5 per minute. It still says that. After this one produces, though, it should change to 10 per minute. So we've doubled the amount being produced per minute. Screws are coming in, so they're being... we might need to overclock the screws again. I'm sure this is exactly what folks wanted to watch in these videos. Alright, let's overclock screw production. There we go. And we seem to have plenty of iron rods, so I'm not worried about that. Check it now. Oh, man. Screws still seem to be... a slowdown. We are producing them at about the same rate we're pulling them out, more or less, which means we need to produce them faster and extract them faster, which means we're going to need to do some crafting. You know what I'm going to do, and I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, is I'm going to build a crafting bench over here, so we don't have to run all the way back to the base. I know, it just seems like the most logical thing in the world. Why didn't we do it sooner? Couldn't tell you. What are we missing to make the next tier up of conveyor belts? We are missing steel beams. Fortunately, I know where we can get some of those. Well, I mean, I know where we can get some steel. And steel has stalled. Are we full of steel? We might be full of steel back home. Let's head back home and see what we're doing with steel. See, this is just proof, though, if it has stalled, that it does need to be automated. By the way, is this noticeably more compact? Yeah, they look like they're noticeably more close together. So steel is coming in down here. And yes, we're full of steel. we should maybe consider upgrading these to the next tier. I don't think you can upgrade them directly, but just building the next tier storage container so we can store a ton of this stuff. I mean, we basically have the materials we need for it. This is what I meant, though, in the last video when I was talking about the future of the series and my plans. There really is no end to it. You can always rethink everything you've done and, you know, take it to that next level. But we need to create steel beams, and we should automate this process. We have the iron facility over there that we stopped using. We could just repurpose it, or we've got a ton of free space over here. We could split the steel being produced, send half of it back to the base, and send the other half just kind of over to where I'm standing right now. I mean, the sky is the limit. Well, no, the game is the limit, because the game it could break at any point now. We could be pushing it too hard, and the frame rate's already getting a bit weird. So maybe we ought to be careful. But okay, let's get rid of this conveyor belt. And let's bring up... I always bring up the wrong screen. That's on me. Tier 3 conveyor belt. Oh boy! That is moving. Now we're getting somewhere. We're emptying them out faster than they can be produced. That's what I want to see. That means that in here, we should be getting a consistent flow. We should always have enough, so that when this is done, it can immediately start the next one. Good. Is it necessary to have the upgrade in there? Yes, because it is draining it faster than it can consume them. But we might come back and take it out later. We've got plenty of energy. Energy is not a thing that I am worried about. So we're getting somewhere here now. This right here is the gap from before we upgraded it. Before we got that new conveyor belt in there. And then look at the gap further down here. See, this is what we've got now that we've got the conveyor belt upgraded. Look how tightly spaced they are, and we could make that even faster. I'm not spitting hyperbole here. We could make it even faster. We have the energy, and these are sort of... we need a ton of these iron plates, or I'm sorry, a ton of these reinforced iron plates for what we're doing over here, so it'd almost be criminal not to. I need to go hunt down some more slugs, though, more power slugs. I could spend hours and hours just searching for power slugs because they're so convenient. There we go. So we've got these flowing once more. Wow. We've made 103 now. We are just a smidge, just a tiny hair over the 1/5 way mark. How exciting is that? It's not exciting at all. Don't mess with me here, folks. Don't pretend. I know it's not exciting. We're close to getting that research, though. How exciting is that? That's not exciting either. You know what is exciting? Reinforced iron plates. I've got just enough material now from an awful lot of grinding to build another 100 modular frames. I'm thinking, though, should I just leave this game running? Should I just automate everything and then just walk away and leave the game running for a week and see where we're at that point? 203, getting closer. We have investigated something new. What do you got to tell me about it? Do you have anything at all to tell me about it? Voice? Voice from the sky? Voice from the sky? It's nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Oh, it wants to investigate more. I don't have any more. I've got maybe 3 more in this chest over here. That's exactly... no, I've got 4 more. Okay, well, maybe we'll do berries next instead, because we haven't researched those yet, have we? No, yeah. And we only need the 1, so... there we go. And it's only going to take 5 minutes. We can apparently research fabric, which is something that we learned from researching other things. This is a fun game. I'm having fun. I did the math, and I need 891 reinforced iron plates. 891! This is clearly meant to have been automated. The thing is, right now, it would take longer for me to automate the process than it would for me to just do it. And even after automating it, we'd still have to wait. So I'm going to finish this task, and the next episode, or the episode afterward, then we shall focus on... what was I going to say? No, hold on. This episode will do this. Next episode we'll automate it. And then we'll do something different. I don't know. Play with sulfur? Someone told me to play with sulfur. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. Sulfur sounds like a fun time. I've decided not to even make any more of these modular frames until I've gotten the 800 and what did I say, 91? I think I need to make the whole modular frame batch. I didn't take into consideration I'd also need a lot of iron rods because those don't take as much effort to create. So let's see how we're doing in here. How did that research go? Did we learn anything new? Please choose a new specimen to begin analysis. Did we learn anything from that?
Paleodictyoptera berries, or pale berries, can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Oh, okay. So, object scanner, we can find berries. Oh, that's what the object scanner must be for finding specific types of objects. Why have we not been using that? Well, I guess we've never really needed to find berries all that badly, have we? I guess we will do the barrel nuts next. We only need one to begin the process. After that, we'll probably do the bacon. I don't know how many we need for it, but we might try that. And then fabric will be last. Alien carapaces is going to require that I go on an adventure to find aliens and harvest their carapaces. It's going to be a bit of a process, which I'm not opposed to. It's not something we can get done in this episode. We have a very singular focus this time around. I think enough time has passed that this ought to be done. Yeah, okay, so that's probably just going to add something else.
Barrel nuts can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Of course, yes, of course that can happen. We'll go do that eventually. We're just creating a whole lot of new tasks for us. I said I would complete everything inside of the hub, essentially, get all the way to phase 3. And what I didn't consider was what that would actually involve, and the fact that constantly things are going to be added to it, and it's a never-ending process. But also, what am I out of? Iron plates again? Oh my gosh. Should I go speed up the production of regular iron plates in addition to the production of the reinforced iron plates? I don't have enough slugs for this. I could go look for more slugs, but again, it'd probably be faster if I just stayed here and did this work by myself. Do I have iron ingots? You know what I have an abundance of is iron ingots. I'll make my own iron plates, and then I'll turn those into advanced plates myself, because holding down the button is a lot faster than waiting for it to be done automatically. Look at the speed! Look at the speed at which I am producing these! I am a Superman! This is incredible! Bow! Bow down to my powers! Hey! Only 291 left to go. Assuming my math was correct, and I've remembered my math correctly. Pretty sure it was like 891. Pretty sure. It's that time again, though, that time that breaks up the monotony of constant repetition. Fabric. We need 10 of those. How do I manufacture fabric? Have I done it before for anything? Maybe, and I've just forgotten. You gotta have 5 biomass and some mycelia. Well, biomass we should have a ton of, since we're not using it anymore for fuel, unless we used it all for fuel, which is a possibility. As I'm not... Oh, no, that's leaves. We can turn that into biomass. We can turn flower petals into biomass. I love making biomass, guys. It's a lot of fun. Wait a minute. I don't see flower biomass. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we can't turn the flowers into biomass. Get out of my inventory. You're a waste of my space. Okay. Well, what about the sulfur? Someone told me to research the sulfur. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Needs 25? Well, there is 18. I don't even remember where I got sulfur for in the first place. I don't know where I got it from, so we'll have to find more. Oh my good gosh. I think I've done it. 891. Modular I need iron rods. For some reason, I forgot about the needing of the iron rods. And you know what else I forgot? I forgot this wasn't all about a modular frame. It's also about motors. Oh my gosh. I just have to sit here creating iron rods until I have enough to make 290 modular frames. And as you can see from the rate this is going, I'm going to be here a bit of time. Just a wee bit longer. Oh gosh, here's a problem I didn't think about we would have. Oh no, we're not producing enough iron rods to keep up with the nail production. I'm all out of speed upgrades. We're gonna have to move some around. Okay, let's take one of these out. We'll move it back here. And boost this all the way up. Okay, so hopefully that'll keep iron rods flowing a little bit quicker. And then that ought to keep nails flowing a bit more consistently. Although saying that... no, it's maintaining exactly. There's just a briefest of moments when there isn't an iron rod, and then immediately there's an iron rod. So it's keeping up with the speed at which they're being produced. They're still going to be coming out of here at awkward intervals, but you can't help that. Okay, this is perfect. We've somehow gotten this perfect. Or maybe too fast, because now they're not running out. So any second now we're going to get to a point where we have 2. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because now back in here, everything... Oh, iron plates! Of course you're out of iron plates. Of course iron plates would be the next thing you're not getting enough of. Alright, well let's take your other speed upgrade then. We'll take this one. So now each of these machines has 1 speed upgrade, and honestly, that's all they need. We don't even need any more reinforced plates. What we need is... We need more darned... what I came over here for. These rods. I don't have enough of them. Why are y'all just stalled here? Where are you going? What's your purpose? What's on the other end of here? Nails? Nails. I don't need any more nails. You know what I need? I need more iron rods. I'm taking all of these. Heck, I'll make my own if I have to. I'm not far off from how many I need. I should be pretty close. What are we sitting at here? Let's see. Iron rods. Make 6 more. And that leaves us... Oh my gosh, are you toying with me right now? You toying with me? We just need 6 more. Hold on. We can just grab some off a conveyor belt back here. 1, 2, 3. There's more over here. 4, 5, 6. We've done it, everyone. Well, no, we haven't done it yet, have we? Now I have to stand in front of this thing and hold down the construct button. What is this game? Even if I'd automated it, it would have taken forever for us to actually automatically have modular frames. Maybe that's the idea with the game. Maybe you're supposed to automate everything and then just wander off and explore for 50 to 100 hours and then come back and hopefully everything's, you know, the automated systems have kept going. I don't know. Maybe we've done it in the wrong... Oh, I've got to... I almost had to burp there. Had to try to suppress that so it wouldn't come through on the recording, but now I've spent so much time talking about it, I should have just burped. Should just let it happen. I don't remember where I was going with that sentence. I got distracted by the whole burp thing. Oh, happy day! Whoa, happy day! We accomplished a minor task. 500. And we'll work on the motors next time. Until then, thank you folks for watching. We've got a lot of ground to cover. So I hope you folks enjoyed whatever this episode ends up being. There's going to be a lot cut. Plans for the future? Make a bunch of motors. Automate steel. Automate cables. Probably turn all of this over here, all of this beautiful area, into just a manufacturing facility as far as the eye can see. Which it almost is. I mean, look up there. But we've got to step up everything. Production of everything needs to be overhauled and maxed out, taken to the next limit. So that's what we're going to be working toward. And until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I will see you later. Bye.